exercise, technically I won't be great at strength. Yeah. Okay guys, the first exercise we're doing today, just to warm up, wake up the guys, is a high pull, you know, in the rack, just below the knees. And one of the biggest tips that I can give to anyone starting this exercise is don't rip the bar off the actual plates itself. Just squeeze him off as you start to come up, accelerate, and then explode. A tip then from somebody who's experienced or somebody who's just starting off in this is make sure you keep an arch in your back, okay? You keep your chest high, you keep the arms locked, okay? So a lot of people tend to dip and drive and try to pull the bar. Just keep these arms locked, keep the elbows out, and then just squeeze off the actual plates. And as you're coming up, everything gets quicker. And keep the bar as close to the body as it comes. It never comes away from the body. It literally travels up the body. He was just doing speed deads, and it was just a bit of a pinch in the shoulder, so there was no point, sort of aggravating it.
Let's go. Strong. Good. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Getting reach shoulders. Let's go. There you are. There you are. Come on, finish your race. I'm for you.
Okay, so we're going to do the super yoke now, and this is something I've been recommending for athletes for well over 20 years. I have to say, if there was only one exercise that I could do, it would be the super yoke exercise. This exercise strengthens literally every single muscle in the body, and it gets you really used to uncomfortableness. So you can imagine as you got that weight in your bar and you're walking through space, every single muscle in your body has to work. So it works for obviously, especially the lower back and the abdominal area. So it's a fantastic strengthener. You're going to feel a new world. I'm going to feel a new arsehole on the sound.
I'm just glad you never brought that best.
In the car. Okay, you'll see what we do in here is absolutely one of my most favourite exercises for strengthening, and that's the Zercher walks, and obviously you can do the Zercher squats as well. So it's a Zercher carries, and when you carry the weight in front like the boys are doing here, the body wants to tip over, and to prevent that from happening, the abdominal muscles have to work exceptionally hard to keep the torso upright. So this is an incredible, this truly is an absolute core exercise.
How can that be just a warm-up? Now the real fun starts.
And to think, I was going to go for a little run this morning, but when we're doing like 6 threes or whatever, we'd be fine. Yeah, and I'll go,
warm me up.
My mate Tim quickly, go and ask him about West Ham. So and then go get longer recovery then.
Finished?
Yeah, finished.
You're going to train? Here we go, warm up.
So you can see now that we're doing some hack squats, and really, the whole sort of focus of this exercise for us is hypertrophy. We've done some strength work, we've done some sort of power work, and now we just want to put a bit of tin on the frame. As you're coming down, you can see me coming down for about 4 seconds, then the boys are coming up a quarter of a range, coming back down and then exploding up. So the reason we're coming down so slowly and coming up a quarter and back down is to get more time under tension, so we can stimulate more growth. And then we come off that, and then we go into the jumps.
Up, slow, down, hold it, bang, come on, down, straight away, come on. Slow down, come on, go. Boom, right legs down, work. Come on. Up, right, there you go. 4, come on. Up, let's go. One more, and again. Up, 2 fucking more, let's go. That was fine. Down, come on. Up, down, straight away. Let's go. Up, drive, up. I'm going. Good. Fuck. Now go and fucking run. Bastard.
Bastard.
That's Good work. I'm hurting already now. Don't worry. This is an enjoyable one, is it? Good. Let's go. I hate these people. They want to come and start training at the age of 40 odd. They've been fucking grafting all their lives. Joe Public turns up for his first session.
No, it's hard. I'm broken. The worst thing is, I didn't want to say it, but I was broken after the warm-up, or during the warm-up.
Okay guys, this is the Lunge and Reach. You'll see that the main teaching cues on this really is to deliberately round your back. So you come down slowly, the dumbbells come on the side of the foot, round that back, dumbbells touch the floor, and then drive up on the opposite leg, and make sure as you come down the opposite knee is on the floor. Okay, so watch the movements very, very rigidly before you try this exercise. See, what we're doing now is the reverse hyper. This exercise, I have to say, I actually first got this from the man himself, Westside Barbell, you know, when I was visited there 20 years ago. And this is absolutely one of the best exercises for stretching the lumbar, or I should say lubricating the lumbar spine, strengthen the hamstrings, the glutes and the lower back. So I'm not here to kill the guys in this one. This is simply to decompress their spine and to get some blood in their spine. Just an unbelievable exercise.
Thank you so much.
Again, as you can see, we've both been put through the mill today. Absolutely fabulous session, and it's a real honour to train with a true champ. We played this game, but this guy did it for real. He might have been a few hundred years ago, but...
They were colour televisions, right? They weren't that long.
But in all seriousness, you can see, it doesn't matter what background your training comes from, there's always a way to stimulate and push your workout and make it harder. So, if you're looking for the explosiveness, if you're looking for functional style of training to apply to sports, this workout we've just done for legs is fantastic. It'd be awesome for sports such as rugby, football, MMA, anything that involves driving power from the quads and the hips and the glutes. That workout there, absolutely spot on. Thank you very much.
Loved it, thank you. It did hurt though, I'll warn you, don't train with him, he's an animal.